Hi. Thank you for attending today's reading. Let's begin. Fuck being a girl. I hate my life so much. I am honestly done with everything. I hate how I have these expectations of being a girl. I hate everything about it. I hate getting periods. I hate how I have to do all the housework because I'm a girl. I hate how I have to pick up after everyone even though it's not my job to care for my siblings in their 20s. I hate how extremely strict my parents are. I hate being invited to places and unable to go. I'm losing friends because it seems like disinterested. Once I turn 18 I am leaving and never coming back. It doesn't matter where as long as I'm free. I can cook and care for myself as well as provide. Having a job has been the only thing keeping me going and being able to get out of the house. Because of this, but now Corona has affected this, and every day I realized more and more how I'm a prisoner in this. My brothers were able to go out since they were 14-15. I hate how my parents expect me to have only one friend. This fucking pisses me off. All my friends are good people. I have 4 really close friends. Overall 9 friends altogether. I hate how my dad always tells me to think like him as a friend only to get yelled at for anything I say, do or ask. I hate how I can't dress the way I want because my clothing are too revealing, and when I get a husband I can do whatever I want. Or hearing about you can ask your future husband on what to wear, where to go and how I have to cook, clean for him too. Plan on working not being a SAHM. Nothing wrong with it. BTW. Did I mention my mum expects me to marry a fucking guy she thinks is good for me? Introduce me and not even get to date? Not to get to see how his true colors. Funny my mum thinks like that. I don't plan on doing that, rather bring shame on my family by dating. Even though my brothers aren't virgins and can do what the fuck they want. I despise getting married. Each fucking time I hear, you can do whatever you want when you have tour husband, turns me off of ever getting partner. It's fucking disgusting. I hate the double standards. Expecting to get good grades as well as clean the whole house. Once I turn 18 I plan on moving out. I don't care where, even though I can't move out till I'm married. Fucking bullshit. Edit. Holy shit. I did not expect this to blow up. I just want to thank every single person in the comments section giving me advice and such. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for the private messages. It's really nice knowing I have a lot of people looking out for me. Also sad that a lot of people are able to relate. Edit. Thank you so much for the awards. Expect for the healthcare award as it said, stupid bitch stay in the kitchen. Hope you suck shit. I'll also try to reply to everyone. I am really surprised this blew up. Again, thank you everyone for the advice and letting me know you're available to talk. End of story. Next story. Anytime Garfield comes up in conversation, I pretend that I think his favorite food is spaghetti. No matter how much it bothers them, or how many sites they show me, I stand my ground. Maybe it was localized for the younger audience. Never trust Wikipedia. Single quote. Even if it isn't even Wikipedia. Or, my favorite. That is spaghetti. Are you blind? Single quote. I've lost friends over this. I almost got fired. I don't know why I am compelled to do this. But I can never stop. End of story. Next story. I finally understand why my aunt and uncle stopped caring when we were kids. I viewed my aunt and uncle as potential saviors who could swoop in and fix our fucked up family situation. The fact that they didn't made me indifferent to them, as if they were no more than people you pass through in life. Flash forward. I'm an adult. The bane of my existence has been my sister who won't get her shit together. She just won't. No job. No sense of independence. No concern for how her lifestyle affects her kids. Etc. She's a 15-year-old trapped in a 30-something adult's body. My sister was staying with baby daddy too, and it was a toxic, fucked up relationship. I always tried to be Uncle Savior by doing grocery shopping and Xmas even when things were tight on my end. They ended up getting evicted, and then my sister had a medical crisis that required months of bed rest. I allowed her to stay with me. She seemed like she had a moment of clarity that her lifestyle can't continue or it will kill her. Last week she announced she was moving back into the house her kids and her baby daddy are being evicted from. She said she couldn't get her shit together at my place and could only do it at her place. I reminded her she was being evicted and she has never had her shit together. All she said was she was tired of people telling her what to do. It just hit me, she's a lost cause. I had a close call with my job, and the first thing I thought about was my sister and not being able to help her with $400 a month. Then I realized that if she won the lottery, then she probably wouldn't give me anything. So I have to cut the strings. Emotionally and financially. I feel bad for my niece and nephew. But I can't do it anymore. I no longer think my aunt and uncle are assholes because this is what they dealt with when dealing with my mother. Edit. Thanks for the support. I received some pricey holiday gifts, including a $3,500 Saint Laurent jacket. I'm a simple hoodie guy, so I thought about giving it to my sister. But then she'd either give it to her baby daddy or let her dogs use it as a bed. Edit. For people suggesting to invest the money into some educational fund, you don't get it. You clearly do not understand the breadth of the dysfunction. My niece missed so many days of 8th grade last year that she wasn't going to graduate. But the school decided to graduate everyone due to the pandemic, even though her absences were due to just not wanting to go to school and not being forced to go by my sister. My niece got lucky. I was embarrassed for my niece, yet I still gave her a gift card because no one else celebrated or recognized her graduation. She could have graduated with honors and still wouldn't have been recognized by her mom or father. And my nephew should have been in preschool, but again, my sister is too lazy to sign him up, so he too is starting at a disadvantage. My point is that investing $400 a month into their education when clearly education is not important is stupid. Their educational setbacks aren't due to money. It's due to my sister not wanting to get him to school. I worked my ass off to put myself through college and graduate school. No one gave me a dime, and that required a work ethic that clearly my niece and sister lacks. It's not my niece's fault. But it's obvious what direction she's on, and I can't change that. People will say, try this or that, and all I have to say is, been there. Done that. I was not looking for suggestions or advice. Been dealing with this for more than a decade. End of story. That is all for today. If you want to support my automated channel, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.